and Simon Curtis from Castleford, an administrator whose subject is the jam. And your name is?
Simon Curtis.
Your occupation?
Administrator.
And your chosen subject?
The jam.
The jam, in 2 minutes. The jam formed at which secondary school in Woking in Surrey?
Shearwater.
Yes, according to the song Eton Rifles, all that rugby puts hairs on your chest. What chance have you got against?
Tie and a crest.
A tie and a crest. The jam's version of So Sad About Us was recorded as a tribute to which rock star?
Keith Moon.
Yes, which song was recorded as a B-side to Absolute Beginners and was based partly on their earlier song, We've Only Started?
Tales from the Riverbank.
Correct. In 1980, which of the band's releases became the first single since '73 to enter the UK charts at #1?
Double A-side Going Underground, Dreams of Children.
Yes, the title of the jam song Tonight at Noon is taken from a poem by which of the 1960s Liverpool poets?
Adrian Henry.
Yes, the song The Bitterest Pill I Ever Had to Swallow features a duet by Paul Weller and which Belle Stars singer?
Jenny McEwen.
Correct. The lyric, and when or if the sun shines, lighting our once beautiful features, we'll smile but only for seconds, is from which song written by Paul Weller?
Start.
Wasteland. What was the last new track they released as a single in the UK? It came out in November 1982, shortly before the band split up.
Beat Surrender.
Yes, which Guildford-based band supported the jam at several concerts in '79 after Bruce Foxton spotted them in a Godalming pub and agreed to manage the group along with Paul Weller's father, John?
The Vapors.
Yes, which song written by Pete Townsend appeared on the B-side of the single Funeral Pyre, which was released in 1981?
Disguises.
Yes, what was the name of the Polydor A&R man who signed the group to the label in February '77 for an advance of £6,000?
Chris Parry.
Correct. Which jam single was written by Bruce Foxton and reached number 27 in the UK charts in '78?
News of the World.
Yes, what's the title of Benjamin Clement's bronze sculpture which is pictured on the front of the album Setting Suns?
Pass.
At which Woking nightclub did the band secure their first regular weekly booking after passing an audition there in January '74?
Michaels.
Yes, in November '82, the jam performed on the first episode of which Channel 4 music programme?
The Tube.
Yes, which singer-songwriter wrote David Watts, which gave the jam a minor hit in the UK, reaching number 25 in 1978?
Ray Davies.
Ray Davies it is, the one you passed on, the title of Benjamin Clement's bronze sculpture, St John's Ambulance Bearers. Only the one pass, a lot of points, 15. So that's the end of the first round. Let's have a look at the scores. In fourth place with 7 points is Shehzad Muminov. In third place with 12 points, Pauline Baton. Second place with 14 points, Hazel Phillips, very close this, in the lead with 15 points, Simon Curtis. So the general knowledge round. The jam, Paul Weller was the jam, wasn't he? Or is that overdoing it a bit?
That's overdoing it quite a bit, in my humble opinion. Paul Weller wasn't the jam on his own, but the jam without Paul Weller wouldn't have been the jam, of course.
So we shall never see the jam play again, with Paul Weller, that is?
Me personally, despite the way we all thought 20 years ago, and we all did think at the time it's probably a dignified way for our band to go, I personally wouldn't be against it. I'm 42 now. I have 3 teenage children. One's 13, the twins are both 18. And one thing I'd really love to be able to do would be able to take them along to the driving, pounding, thumping experience that was a jam concert and say, this is what it was like. And maybe that might give them some understanding of what their dad's about and where he comes from. So, if by any chance you are watching Paul Weller, we're ready. Are you?
Right, let's see if he gets in touch. So that's it. Let's have a look at the scores. In fourth place with 12 points is Shehzad Muminov. In joint second place with 19 points are Hazel Phillips and Pauline Baton. In first place with 23 points, Simon Curtis. Which means, of course, that Simon Curtis goes through to the second round. Congratulations to him. Please join us next time for more Masterminds. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. If you'd like to be a contender on Mastermind, then please write to Mastermind, BBC Manchester, Oxford Road, PO Box 27, Manchester M60 1SJ, or log on to our website bbc.co.uk/mastermind.